Perhaps you just need a proper introduction. Good.
So can Marshall talk to it?
It appears not, no.
Can I talk to it?
Maybe it takes time, or
I have two theories. The first one is Marshall threw it into my arm. It's got some of my blood, and therefore it knows how to speak to me. Or it's connected to Vanity somehow, another fragment, perhaps. Either possibility is disconcerting.
Hey, Marshall, try cutting yourself with it.
I mean,
I'm serious.
Well, it's not an improvised weapon. It is an actual.
well, you could probably
No,
just
I mean,
prick your thumb.
Yeah. Let it taste your blood.
I mean, we don't even roll a hit here. Like, it just hits. Like, you attacking yourself, a willing target, is like an automatic hit. Let's see. Scimitar is a d6, I believe.
Mhm. Plus, like, depends on how you use it, dex or strength.
Up to him. Oh.
Yeah, we just run it across my arm.
Okay, we'll just say Dex. Take 3 damage, and then as you slide it, like fragments of it are left, like sort of stuck in your arm, like little chips.
So does the dog now?
It does not.
Try calling the fragments out, Marshall. Imagine the sword hole again.
Do you do it?
Sure.
Okay, take another 2 damage.
At least you know how it works now. We can continue going, but I'll have a chat with Vanna to see if we can put our heads together, see what's up with the sword. Would you mind putting it away for now, Chedamir?
Just shove it in the bag.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. I mean, so I guess Jeremy just gets
it in
it
the bag.
Marshall and shoves it in the bag.
Shove it in the bag. Indeedy dandy.
And the sword screams, "No, not in the hole!"
You wish.
Yeah.
So you put it into the bag of holding. And you go back to the cart. Danaway just remarks, what happened?
May have found another fragment of Vanadis.
She raises an eyebrow at that.
This one seems to override, to suppress Vanadis from my reach.
Where's the
It's
shard?
disconcerting. In Chedamir's bag.
I pull out the sword to show her.
Chic. She holds out a hand to like receive it, like hold it,
Sure.
like swings around. Scimitar. She gives it back.
Back into back.
Elven sort of thing.
I don't know. Is it?
Well, I mean, scimitars are usually used by elves.
It's light, nimble. Can hit hard.
It can hit in the right places quickly.
Anyways.
I'll get into the cart and have a chat with Vanadis.
She's been around this whole time.
Yeah, but it's out of sight from the road, I mean.
Okay.
Having a Fey sword spirit on the road is probably not a great idea.
I mean, to be fair, they don't know she's a sword by a glance.
Yeah, I see your point.
So you get some privacy in the cart. Talk to Vandus.
Yeah.
She's like, her form is back to its like original state. It's not static or anything anymore. Wife came in. So what do you ask her?
If we have indeed found another fragment, do you know
She shakes her head.
how?
Wielder, that is
What
not
up?
a fragment of me.
Are you sure?
She nods.
That is concerning.
Oh no. It'll call to me.
Can you repeat that, Crash?
Oh no. It'll call to me.
It will call to you. What do you mean?
Pieces always desired to be made whole.
If it's coming after you, I will destroy it.
She smiles warmly at that. I have the utmost confidence you will, Wielder.
Is there a way that I could take its power and add it to yours?
Potentially. I'm afraid I didn't get the most chance to examine it near the monument.
When it's near me, it seems to cut me off from you.
She looks confused at that. Like, she
It's
like,
as if
puts her finger to like her chin, just thinking.
when it reached out to me, I could not hear you. I thought it was you at first, and I asked if it was you, if it was Vanadis, and it said, repeated the name as if it had never heard it.
Her eyes sort of dim and glower at that. I honestly don't know what to say.
Worst comes to worst, we get rid of it.
She nods.
For now, I think we may have some luck asking Connor and the others perhaps about it.
She nods at that as well.
The others tried reaching out to it, no response. Do you have an inkling why it would reach out to me and not them?
She gets like a forlorn smile to her. And she just lays her hand upon her own chest.
So it is after you.
She nods.
Well then, that's all I need to know. Chedamere?
Like
Yeah,
making,
no.
Yeah, I like Chedamere making that sort of...
No, she just turns around like, what up?
There you go.
When we find Connor again, I need him to examine this blade.
We had to assume Connor knows magic stuff.
Went to the Maestros, it's the best bet.
Okay, fair, I guess. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
My thinking is that even if he doesn't know,
he'll know who would.
yeah.
Could I have made a sketch of the
What is-
altar?
What is
Altar?
clear to me
Sure.
though is that it is something that's after Vanadis. It's out to get her, if you will.
Like, eat her power or something?
More sinister, if I were to guess. Consume her whole.
Wonderful. So, evil breaking sword. Good to know.
And since it's a magical item, and it's reached out to me already, I see two possible courses of action. One, get rid of it. Chances is someone's gonna find it. Bring it back to me anyway, or us. In the hands of someone who's hostile. I don't want that. Destroying it, however, I don't even know where to begin.
We hit it with a hammer and it breaks. Oh wait, it already broke. I was making a joke.
Why would
You
this
can
be the
hear someone face palming in the front of the. You can tell by the metallic clanking it is Danaway.
Shut up, it's a good joke.
She doesn't respond.
A third remote possibility is if I could consume its power somehow.
Damn, went from
You
hunter,
assume-
or prey to hunter.
You assume that would not destroy Vanadis in the process.
Exactly.
Have you never heard the expression of keeping your enemies close?
I have. That's why I would like Chedamir to hold on to it. Because if it's in the bag,
We know where
it's
it
not
is.
in the hands of an enemy. Exactly.
Can we just like put like we examine this whole thing? So we're in the woods. There's an altar and an elven weapon with the power to destroy Fae is just like lying there, and
Well, not
No,
it's not.
Fae specifically, it's just absorb, like, the essence of Vanadis.
You make a good point though, Cares. I wouldn't mind investigating further.
Would, as a suggestion, would you be fine if I gave it to Anella? As a suggestion.
Give in what way?
Well, okay, I don't mean like a gift. She's letting me,
You're learning.
yeah. See,
Good,
that's why
finally.
she's fine with mentioning it to these guys, because they know. I kinda, she's letting me borrow a few things, and I think it would be something of interest to her for repaying that. It's a weird haunted
would-
elven sword. She'd probably be into it. Possibly haunted.
I will say it's not an elven sword. It's just that Danaway
Oh, okay.
in elven. It does not have the aesthetic, emblemonology, or anything that relates it to elves other than its
Okay.
design of a single-edged weapon.
Gotcha.
In technicality, Danaway has a single-edged, like sort of like katana for a greatsword. So
Nifty.
that doesn't make it an elven weapon. It just makes it a different type of weapon.
Okay. So I retract the elven part.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way, Chedamir. I have no qualms about you showing another weapon, asking her about it. Not at all. However, I am not particularly keen on providing any Fae, even Anella, with the means of my undoing.
Yeah, that is a terrible idea.
I was just suggesting it. But that's good
If-
to know.
Chedamir, how about this? If we can definitively say, with confidence, that this blade poses no threat to me or to Vanadis, then sure. If it is not connected or correlated in any way, however remote, then yes.
That is a very specific thing, but I can work with that.
Yes, Chedamir, specifics, they matter.
I get what you're saying here.
You're dating a fae, you should know that.
I know this. I'm not lost on the subject. I am repeatedly saying I understand.
Hey, what time is it at this point?
Like
At
6.
this point, it's like, let's see, it's been an hour. You guys probably.
That old dark time.
It'll be. It's already hitting like sundown. It's not nighttime for like another hour or so.
Perhaps we should use this time to make camp. Oh, we still have some sunlight.
You make a
I'm
fair
not
point,
gonna
Marshall.
next to the fucking thing. Someone's sure to come back to it and find its sword missing.
What, like an hour down the road from it?
If you guys want.
I mean, I'd be up for it.
I mean,
Keep in mind that
already
it
like
will
an
still
hour
take you time to make them. Up to you guys.
Okay, I guess a known evil is better than an unknown evil. How about this? We put a trap around the altar and camp a bit away from it, like back then with the Nevros.
Like, we're already back on the road and talking and walking. It's been like an hour since we're there.
It's up to you guys. It doesn't take you an hour to make camp. It will take. You can't travel an hour and then start making camp because at that point it's dark.
Right.
It gets to dark in an hour. You can travel 30 minutes and take 30 minutes to make camp.
Let's get a bit away from this altar and set up camp.
Can I, before we leave, do a final inspection of the altar, see if I can find any sort of
What?
commonality? Like, is there any common iconography, any inscriptions, any of that, anything of that?
Shittimir, use your range skills and see if anyone's been here for the past couple of days.
It says if they're here now, but I'm still gonna do that because that's a good idea.
So, to
No,
be
I'm
clear, we're
look for-
sitting at
look
the
for
altar.
things on the floor. Like footprints.
Oh,
That's
Shittimir,
pretty
roll
sure-
survival. Aldrich, roll investigation. What's up, Marshall?
Like, were we not already on the road talking to this, doing this?
I thought we were, but I guess not.
Because, like, yeah,
Well, it's on you guys. I don't fucking know. I assume one way.
I thought we were outside of the woods, but on the road waiting.
That's why I assumed.
I thought we were traveling. Okay. Like, I
If you
thought
guys
we
won,
were
like
traveling.
I honestly like don't have any qualms. That being said, if you guys were traveling, you got these rolls, because you're way away from it. So it's on you guys.
Let's.
I would like to have one final look and then head out.
Yeah. And I was just looking for like tracks other than our own, essentially.
There are none.
All right.
None recent, at least. Aldrich, in terms of like any subliminal, no. There doesn't seem to be any particular pattern to how these shards are arranged when they're sort of looped around this standing stone. The altarpiece literally just looks like someone diarrheaed out a bunch of like metal shards. A medical problem.
And the stone itself?
The stone itself just doesn't seem anything special. It just looks like a standing stone. And there's plenty of those around the provinces, especially here in the Twins.
Any magic on it? If I cast
So,
Identify?
Nope.
conceivably, someone may have.
I've been marking down these spell slots, by the way.
I just have one left.
So conceivably, someone might have smashed the sword against the stone and then hung them in little clusters.
Basically, yes. Like, it does have
Okay.
the marks of being worn against, yes, but, like, not to any pattern.
Hmm.
And Chadwick, you could tell, like, from the older tracks, like, this is not something people visit every day or even every week. This is sort of the sort of thing that people will come out when they need it,
Uh-huh.
and seldom do they need it. Hopefully,
Uh-huh. It's a desperation kind of thing. Or
Wait, are we
mean,
stealing from an
as we brought up earlier, like, there's a reason why so many like fell god worshippers are here in the Twins outside of just the isolation value, and it might be because of the isolation value. You're in the Twins. You need all the help you can get, and you don't care where you get the help from. Faithful gods, fell gods. Again, not all fell gods fuck you in the ass until like you damn them. Some are willing
screw
to
you.
help.
Oh yeah, screw you.
They're willing to help you if you make tribute, and that's what people in the Twins do.
Wait a minute.
Again,
Are
this is a province of the ruined Condor, by all means. You survive by any means. And in a province where there's a shit ton of monsters, a bunch of crazy people, both like civilized and uncivilized crazy people, yeah. People worship gods
What are we saying?
when they're desperate.
are we stealing from an altar?
Essentially.
Yes.
So we're
Literally.
being cursed. Okay, I'm gonna take a prayer moment and just feel like I'm so sorry we're stealing. Like they are stealing this. I'm have nothing to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
I will take responsibility for this theft.
Yeah, and I'm just telling that to whatever god we're stealing from right now. Just like it's
I
them, not
think
me.
I think you guys like already sort of know the fell god you're stealing from.
No, how?
I've told you. You guys should. It's pretty obvious, I think. Shattered blades. Shattered lady.
Oh my god.
You're stealing from her shrine right now. And the person holding a chunk of her very soul and existence just walked up and stole from it.
Wait,
So have fun with that.
you is a spell god?
She's an archmage.
Yes.
That's why he's a warlock patron.
There's a reason why she was sort of shattered in pieces. Not only was she a threat in a political sense, she was a literal threat. So what happens when you get the fragments of an all-powerful being and put them back together? You get a slightly weaker powerful being until she gets all of herself back. So yes, she's a foe god.
That's pretty play to
There's a
Benedis,
lot.
just like
There's a lot of foe gods. Lots of fae foe gods, lots of devil foe gods, and not so many demon foe gods. They have this fun quandary of one another.
Nifty.
That's pretty much what I suspected. Yeah.
Again, I didn't think I was being terribly subtle. I think I was,
No.
yeah. But I just wanted to let it be known. She is a god. A fel god. But again, fel god is a cultural term. Anything with deity level powers that isn't a faithful god is a fel god.
So, Marshall, are you still interested in hunting a god and killing it?
I mean, I thought that's what we were doing this whole time.
A second one.
Why not?
Add it to your list.
Glad I could- glad-
It's like getting a dog. It's like, I'm getting one about
Wait, what is,
the first
what
one
is
that's
the
company.
settlement if not a Felga?
I am glad I could count on your help.
Two at a time, that might make for a great story.
I feel talked to.
Goes back to eating his broccoli.
Fucking broccoli.
I'm just like side-eyeing you like how dare you? How dare you quote tweet me?
Oh,
So-
nifty.
So, are we done here then?
Yeah, let's leave.
Forward.
Let's leave.
So, you guys travel like a bit down the road before deciding to set up camp. So yeah, Chadmere, it's a pretty shit camp.
I have
Don't
definitely
think
had
I
that.
forgot. Yeah, don't think I forgot that in that one. It's a really shit camp.
Essentially, it's just marsh. It's like, trust me,
It's
this
not
is a good
marsh
owner.
yet, but it is just up the hill of them. Fuck me. This sucks.
You know, I
But
like
it's the only
swamp-
place of it's like the only place of any cover that isn't just immediately visible on the road. So you're just like, it'll have to do.
Damn.
but there's mold and like a lot of ants.
Yeah, just
Really-
sleep in the cart
Well,
tonight.
it's winter. There aren't ants. Ants don't do shit in winter. If they did,
I
I'd
don't
hate
have
my
to leave the
existence.
car, I don't have a tent anymore.
So, you guys begin setting up camp.
Y'all need to break down a tree, or 2, or 4.
It's already broken down.
No,
it hasn't.
not
It's
not
been
enough.
toppled down, not broken down.
Yeah, I'll get on that with my cantrip.
Your lightning
someone-
chainsaw lure.
Yes,
That is
if
essentially
someone
what,
can
what
have-
you're doing, by the way. Like, you strike it on the... Like, you, like, lightning strike it, and then the wire, like, wraps around it, and then you just cord pull it, like... with electricity itself. So yeah, you're literally chainsawing it with lightning.
Nice.
And it speaks well of the Ironwood that it takes you all of strikes for it to actually do anything significant.
So I'd ask Marshall where he wants me to deviate up, and then I would ask that someone keeps an eye on the road, so they don't get too attracted by the weird lights happening.
Yeah.
What's going on?
No, again, you're at the campsite right now, so like it's not in clear, obvious view of the road.
Yeah, we're at the natural one campsite.
I got a natural 20 on the second one.
Yeah, Shane wasn't helpful. Finding a campsite.
Oh, great! You found the nothing that was there. Excellent, great job.
I will keep watching the road.
Alrighty.
Without getting too much into the weeds, I would give him what I think is the best idea on how to cut it. I don't know how you chop it.
Roll me
as a person.
smithing. Or roll me schmiffing. Blacksmith's tools, I guess.
Chedimere at all be able to assist with that? No, probably not.
You yourself don't craft weapons, so no.
Yeah.
Like you, Marshall, you reckon like sort of the maximum length for certain objects. So like let's say like a pike or something, you give that and then plus a few more inches, like in terms of breaking it down. Because like Preston's not going to need an entire 15-foot long tree. That being said, like a 6-foot long two 6-foot long segments of the tree is pretty much more usable to him. And considering like the pike is probably like one of the longest weapons he's gonna even potentially think about producing, yeah, it's fine. Obviously, you're not using an entire 6-foot segment to make your axe, but again, just accounting for possibilities and then just banking on maximums, then that's roughly where you get. And obviously, 6 and 6 is 12, and then you have a 3-foot segment, which you figure would be pretty good for like other stuff, like I don't know, some axe stuff.
Yeah, I think points out a couple things, goes back, looks at his book, looks at his things, yeah, and then just some more estimates.
There was like probably one tree break, like 3 5-foot segments and stuff like that. But yeah, for the most part, like you're not breaking this into like timber, like lumber used for a campfire. Like, not by any means. They're still pretty long. It's just that's not 15 feet long. So yeah. That, honestly, trying to strike it, it probably takes like an hour. So by the time you guys finish, actually more than an hour. Because it took you like 40 minutes just to chop the trees down.
We'll call
so doing that
first
like
watch.
2-3 times per tree, that probably takes like 2 hours. So yeah, 2 hours later, you guys finish breaking down the trees. Do you guys put the trees back in the bag, or do you hitch onto your? I'm curious.
We should hitch it onto the cart.
It's up to you guys. Like, yeah.
Because like his workplace is out in the open, so we can't really get them out of the bag without someone seeing it.
I mean, he has a house right next to it.
I doubt he really wants trees in his house right now.
Could
They're
you
like only like 5 foot, 6 foot. It's not an entire tree.
Or we could do it right before we get back into the town, and not have all this wonderful product being ready to be stolen.
Fair enough, actually, yeah.
Marshall speaks from experience.
I'll leave that up to you.
Alright,
Is there
Marshall,
water?
pick up the log.
There's like swamp water nearby.
Don't drink
I
that.
will show y'all a trick,
A trick?
and just like, yeah, and I'll put my head underwater and start breathing because of the necklace. I'm and just like, hey, look, I can breathe underwater now.
You guys hear this come out.
Oh no, she's drowning! Or they're drowning, sorry.
Yes. Decided to end it all.
Jeremy just
Like,
goes
it goes for
over.
like a minute, and just when his carrot's coming back up, and then it's like it gets like to 2 minutes. You're just like, wait a second.
Can I like
I'm just
help
looking
Karis
at
out of the
water.
water? Be like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Hi, are you trying to kill yourself and failing? What's going on here?
No, I'm breathing underwater. I'm looking at
Oh.
not their food.
Oh, that's what that is. At that point is when Jeremy realized what the
Again,
fuck this is.
it probably does look something like rebrew when you slap it for underwater purposes.
Oh, cool. Does like the water like taste weird or breathe weird? How does that work?
It's swamp water. You're going to get diarrhea if you drink.
Fair, yeah.
I'm drinking it. I'm breathing it.
I'll take some water from my water skin
Death by dysentery.
pour it into like a little piece of cloth or something, and start wiping myself down because I've been working for 2 hours straight.
I thought you were.
Yeah, you've been
Fair.
lighting the
Gotta get that workout.
just over and over and over again.
I thought for a second you were going to chloroform me and just see if I can breathe.
Can you breathe yet?
That's what Connor would do, though.
He almost drugged us that one time, remember?
He did. That's what
We
I'm
met a
saying.
clown in the woods. What?
Sounds
Can you
like you
breathe
need
under
to be
acid?
tied down to the crazy.
Anyways.
So yeah, you clean yourself off, Aldrich, with the help of your girlfriend. But that aside, not
Cleaning off in multiple meanings.
in public. Come on, have some class.
Plus, man, no one wants no dirty D. Let's be real.
Yeah, fair.